Okay. So we have this dashboard. With all historic moments of Civ VI and their ratings by relevance in for each era. And what we want to do is to convert this to HTML page, and we want to have such abilities. First, we want to mark historic moments as done, because during the game you want to mark it as done so it will never appear again during your session. Second, we want to upvote and downvote historic moments just in order to rearrange them. And after the game we want to save how did we rearrange, and each game we will have some file, and then we can analyze through many games whether some historic moments should have more or less relevance. We should distinguish between marking as done versus marking as infeasible, because that's a good indication of what rating should be for this historic moment. So that's good. Let's go. Also what we want. Wait, what? I did a Haskell. Doesn't matter. Like I can put index HTML anywhere here in sources, anywhere. Site HTML, right? That's exactly where I put. Not sure why it's called site HTML. Okay, we probably should commit then. Using master as the name for the initial branch. The default branch name is subject to change. To configure the initial branch name to use in all of your new repositories, which will suppress this warning, call git config global init default branch main. Names commonly chosen master are main, trunk, and development. Hint: development. The just created branch can be renamed via the command. Okay, so we made git init. What else do we want? Everything basically. What is dash? I see. I was testing why dash wasn't visible on my computer. Stack YAML lock, src input text input out. Yeah, I think everything here should be committed. Can't bother with okay, yeah, everything here should be committed. Implement historic moments page parser. Okay, so now we want to start implementing site itself, and we want to go tmux. What tmux is not found? So last time we right, because we have tabs, so no point in using tmux. So want something like web, make it web, and web frontend, www. Doesn't matter. Web. No, web is bad. Let's say frontend. Okay, just index HTML for now. Oh, but we will need JS probably as well. So let's say web. Web index HTML. So, question: what framework should we use to make the table look pretty? Let's search for it. Framework for tables. Tabulator. Interesting. The easy to use, a fully featured interactive table JavaScript library. Perfect, right? Filter by name, add row, undo edit. Perfect, perfect. Let's start. How should I download it? Head over documentation pages to start out. Getting started. Quick start. npm yarn. Probably I will use yarn. Yarn add tabulator tables. There is no yarn, no worries. Nice. Now we have node models here. Okay. Yeah, apparently we need to add it to git ignore. What? Wait. I'm not in the folder web. Sorry. Yarn lock. Packages on and non models. You go away. Sure. rf. Okay, now you go into web, see the web, and here we have yarn add. Okay, now we say untracked, but also we need to say git ignore node models. So here we have index HTML and yarn. Okay, yarn video. You can have yourself set up and running in a couple of minutes using the step below. Include the tabulator library and style sheet. Wait, so I don't really need to install it. Ah, it's for Node.js. I see. Yeah, I didn't really need this. Yarn package. Okay. So if I don't need this, I will just say HTML head link. Yeah, let's just copy link. Okay. Link here. Okay. And script here. Nice. Example setup. Yeah. Create your DOM element. Div ID example table. Tab9 was unable to run the command HTML semantic completion backend. The command that failed npm install. Yeah, probably because there is no npm, right? Yet. Right. Okay. So let's restart. So maybe now tab9 will suggest me something. Cool. Div is here. Define some data for the table. So I will need index.js, right? Index.js. And let's just define the data, proposed data. And we also need to do here something, right? What's gist.js tabular to min.js? Ah, okay. So I actually need the yarn setup. What is this jest? Is it some like example? Yeah, so if I install with yarn add, how it's gonna do this? Like what should I put instead of dist if I'm installing tabulator with yarn? And why can't I just use GitHub version of it? Let's go to GitHub. Already we have tabulator page, and we say, for example, dist. Oh, I see dist here. Okay, fair. So here you should specify like github.com and so on, dist JS and so on. Oh, how does it work? JavaScript. Okay, let's actually install with yarn. So if we install with yarn, then we say node models tabulator tables, and then you have dist. Oh, good song. if I just say dist, will it look for node models? Probably not. That's front end. So how does this work? You can have yourself up and running in a couple minutes using the step below. Includes the tabulator library and style sheet. Yarn installation. Yarn add tabulator tables, then add the library to your project. You will need to require it. I believe they're using Node.js and not front end. Okay. I will use GitHub link and we'll see whether it works. So CSS, tabulator min, and we should select row link. Yes. So wait, why it's not copied? Why? I need to do something like GY or because it's a file. Okay, I should copy. Yes. So something like here, right? In order to work from the without the yarn. And create table, new tabulator. Wait. If I need to require, how will I use it on front end? jQuery wrapper. I don't need jQuery wrapper. Or JavaScript front end. Import library. Hold on, npm, isn't that not? The idea behind mono, creating your own models. Okay. Default export, okay, fair. Importing name export. So can I use this now? So how would you import? Current workflow. Many workflows look like this. Find the plugin or libraries that you need and download from GitHub. Load it into your website via script tag. Okay, done. Access it via global variable or jQuery plugin. Okay, what global variable? This type of workflow has worked fairly well for years, but not without its issue. Updates the plugin have been done manually. Okay, yeah. Hold on, npm isn't install npm. Install the dependency. Cool. There is long goes into this work, into setting this workflow up, as well as plenty to learn about importing and exporting. Creating your own, default export, importing your own models, importing named export, importing defaults, importing models from npm. Many of the models we will use come from npm. Whether we need a full library like jQuery and a few utility functions, once these packages are on node models directory, we can import them into our code. By default, Babel transpiles ES6 import statements to CommonJS. Therefore, by using a bundler that understands this model syntax, like Webpack or Browserify, you can leverage the node models directory. So our import statements only need to include the name of the node module. Other bundlers may require a plugin or configuration to pull from node modules file. The above code works because jQuery is exported as CommonJS module, and Babel transpires our ES6 import statement to work with jQuery CommonJS export. Making sure models are up to date. Some resistance to the whole small models way. Bundle process. Because the browser doesn't understand the ES6 models just yet, we need tools to make them work today. JavaScript bundler takes in our models and compiles them into a single JavaScript file or multiple bundles for different parts of your application. Eventually. Oh, wait. Okay, so what they probably say is that I will leave dist here, but I will just download files into dist, JS and CSS. So I will make dist, CSS and JS, and I will download files there. I still have this link. I can curl or wget into dist CSS. There is no wget, fair. Good, it's done. Let's just check gist. We will not see much, but at least we'll see. We won't see for some reason. Tabulator -s. Is it here? Wait. Nice, I created in the root directory. Nevertheless, there is also files that I want to check. We downloaded Tabulator. Where is Tabulator now? Oh, okay, it's here. Let's move Tabulator to dist CSS. Okay, so and let's move dist to programs Civ web. Let's move to this directory, and we also need to wget something else. First, let's see how to define output directory. Output file -o. Okay. So we get yes, -o is dist.js now, and we need to change to JS, and tabulator min JS. Gist is a directory, fair. Let's tabulator min JS. Okay. What's that? Why inside the file we have logs instead of actual file? Okay. We have tabulated. I don't understand how it works, but okay. So yeah, now we have protocol tabulator min JS. So this should work. Turn element into tabulator by passing a constructor object to the tabulator jQuery widget. What? jQuery widget? Doesn't sound good. Window on load, I believe something like that should be here. Var table. Okay. And we need here. Ma. Okay. Sounds good. Let's try it out. File home Vlatka program Civ web. Index HTML. Okay, we have some table. Row 1 clicked. Okay, we have several rows. The table doesn't look great, but let's set up it maybe. So it will be. Maybe it's because I didn't. So even when I increase resolution, it doesn't really helps. Yeah, for some reason the page is not like here. So maybe, and like we don't have black headers. Maybe min CSS that we downloaded is not correct. CSS, but it looks like it should be. Link tabulator gist CSS gist JS. Yeah, should be good. Oh, I don't know. Set height of the table. Yeah, I want table to be more. Let's say 500. What? So for some reason, the height of the table in CSS or here, this enables the virtual DOM and improve render speed dramatically. But for some reason, it's the height of one column. Or no, like it's a height of the table, but column is now as big as table for some reason. And I actually don't really like that after setting up I don't get the result that they given here. In order for the visual DOM to work, tabulator needs to know how big the table is. This means that we must set a height for the table elements to engage the virtual DOM. This can be in CSS and inline or using height property in the table constructor. So what I don't know is where to put this code. Should I then put it not after window load but just in the beginning and it will work maybe this way? No, it doesn't work because there is no table yet. So I actually don't know why rows here have the same height as the table. So I would prefer to just switch to another library. I mean, if the first result on example page doesn't work, then I don't see why should I use this. 20 table library. I just realized that I need to eat, so I will pause for a bit. Actually, I would say I will end for now and we'll resume in 30 minutes, 20 minutes.